Now I want to show you how you can make a lead. Right now, you just used a basic grand piano, right? Now this is a piano which is pretty good. I mean, I don't really find anything wrong with using a piano. However, I feel like we could use a synth here. And let's try to use Wavetable again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also turn off the poly. So I'm going to turn this into mono and then I'm going to increase the glide. What this is going to do is poly is basically number of notes that I can play at a time. With a lead, I'm not exactly playing chords. I'm only playing one single note at a time. So it doesn't make sense for me to enable poly. I'll turn on mono. That way, there's only going to be one voicing. Even if I add multiple notes in this, it is still only going to play a single note. Try this out in your DAW. And now I'm going to adjust the glide. So the glide feature is going to jump from one note to another. So whenever there's an overlap of notes, something like this, where this extends into this note, that glide is going to take a little bit of time to switch from one note to another, and that gives us a very interesting sound. Let me just demonstrate that to you in just a second. I'll do that. Let me turn this off. But now you cannot do that with a polyphony kind of a sound. You can only do that when you are using monophonic. You can see here, you can check the info here. The monophonic sound means you can only play one note at a time. Now I want to change this sound a little bit. I'm going to design this so that it sounds more like a lead and not like an ambient thing. And I'm going to do the same thing here, except I want to use this kind of an envelope with my frequency as well, but I want to preserve that. I'm going to use a second envelope. So second envelope, I'm going to add like a small spike in the beginning. This spike is what I'm going to assign to the frequency knob, the envelope 2. Now it's making that clicky sound. So maybe we should increase the decay a little bit. And maybe this is a little bit too excessive. Let's bring this down. And then I'm going to click on this. So you can check out various different styles of this. I think classic works best with this. Can even increase the octave if you want by increasing it by 12 semitones. But you can do that with another oscillator as well. Try to go for a really more harsh kind of a sounding waveform and then simply pitch it up by 12. Since this is like like a lead, right? I need to play it with the rest of the track. Let's use a little bit of echo on this. Let's add something like a chorus to this. Just replace this MIDI with all of this. You can even change the notes here. But I think it sounds pretty decent. I'm just going to keep it as it is. I just need to change the volume a little bit because this is a little bit too loud.